Hey, this is Vepidra, and we are going to check out Alaloth.
In a time before the gods went to war, before the coming of Alaloth, there were 4 great kingdoms. The Republic of Laristir, the Blessed Kingdom of Ederhest, the Desolation of Baga, and the Expanse of Catacomb. Each kingdom, a collection of houses championing the virtues of the kingdom. Yet this was before Alaloth and the War of the Gods. During this pantheonic conflict, many gods were wounded and fell. At war's end, Alaloth, the great betrayer, stood above them all in triumph, casting his ominous shadow across the world. At his command, mighty tempest, spears of lightning, and dark energy rained down upon the land. Dragons, beasts, and other foul creatures not seen for millennia have appeared again, besieging the kingdoms with fire and death. These vicious creatures rage unchecked, laying waste to any and all in their path. And from the shadows, the spectral circle, worshippers of Alaloth conduct dark rites and whisper secrets designed to seed unrest, lay the faithful low, and drive allies apart, all in service to their hateful god. And they are succeeding. Where once the kingdoms stood together against all threats, they have now turned on each other, suspicious and vengeful. And the war that once consumed the gods looks as though it will soon consume the kingdoms as well. And so it falls to a few, a band of champions, and whatever allies they can gather, to find a way to bring peace to the kingdoms and end Alaloth's reign once and for all. Are you prepared?
Single player campaign. Elves, dwarves, orcs. Well, let's start as the humans. We can try the other ones later. One-handed and shield. Arms, heavy weapons. One-handed and shield, yeah, sword and board. Stay neutral. Ooh. Okay, we'll take him. And we'll just take standard here. Come on. Yeah, we'll stick with that. Yes.
The blessed kingdom of Eterest was once a pious kingdom, determined to keep its faith and stand together against all the tragedies that have beset the world. The wounding of the gods, the fall of Alaloth, and the destruction of the promised city. They kept their faith for hundreds of years, standing strong in the face of adversity. They use blessed to describe Eterest once, held true in generations past, but now the terms become something of a mockery. The kingdom has lost its way, and peace between the houses, once mitigated by the priesthood present in every city, has become fragile. All the priests have become discredited, and many of their shrines and temples have been abandoned. Some of these holy sites have been laid waste and fallen over to Alaloth and its minions.
Look who decided to show up for practice. I guess the soft bed and all those warm meals are taking their toll on you. Fear you'll lose your touch? Before we begin, exercise those muscles. Go over the basics so that the next time you face your opponent, you won't forget your training. Finally, we'll start slow, get you in the mood for a fight. First things first, never take your eyes off your enemy. Stare them right in their sockets until there's no more life left in them. There are multiple enemies coming at you. Make sure not to focus on one for too long. Now's the time to strike. Go easy, nothing will tire you out. Good, but these light strikes can only do so much against tougher opponents. Go for a heavier strike. Just remember, they may be deadly, but it'll leave you exposed and tired. Each fight is unique. It's up to you to decide how to engage the situation. As you look at your opponent, make sure to notice their poise as you attack. It only takes one vulnerability to bring an enemy down, and there's nothing more reinvigorating than seeing your enemy stumble. The harder you hit, the more they will stumble. Now, it's not all about the action. It's also about reaching your opponent or running away. How about you give me some laps? Stretch out your legs. Good. Remember, fighting is not only about the attack, it's also about the defense. A quick dodge makes all the difference between life and death. I'm going to attack you now, and I expect not to hit you. I don't know how to get past this. It says dodge through an enemy, but that doesn't work. See? Pushes him. What? I've done that a couple of times already. Dodging is all well and good, but that's not always an option for too long. You know where I'm going with this. Raise your arms and prepare to shield yourself from any attacks. Don't expect to hide behind your that stance forever. The enemy will wear you down eventually. That's why you need to find that perfect moment where you can strike back as the enemy's attack is foiled. Come on, show me. Trust in your instincts, but be careful. Enemies won't hold back if you fail your timing. Strike me now so you can feel your attack slip away as I block it. Remember, when you lose your footing, it's better to dodge away to regain it than standing in place. Your arms are not the only weapon in your arsenal. I know it's often forgotten, but your legs have power of their own. A good kick can leave the blocking enemy defenseless for a little while. Those knives you have, while unlikely to cause any damage to an armored opponent, will get their attention, maybe even separate them from their group. Give them a shot. Hold it, okay. Good, a warrior knows how to take a beating when they need to. Put your arms aside and let yourself be hit. Then strike fast against your opponent. Find that course of action to be rejuvenating. After receiving damage, hit points can be recovered by attacking. Don't forget those flasks on you. In case the enemy knocks the wind out of you, I trust you know what you're doing, but in the heat of battle, we tend to lose sight of our own health. It's as much as we can do today. I fear that you'll see combat sooner rather than later, but at least you won't be forgetting the basics. This shows you how much you know. I've already forgot the basics. I bid you good morning. A crow arrived earlier, an important letter tied to its leg. The seal bears the mark of King Adrith. I hoped that you'd have more time to recover from your journey, but I guess that was wishful thinking. That the king wishes for your audience at the earliest. It did not go into more detail other than that. I suspect it concerns the recent rumors of warriors being recruited across the land. Perhaps he is looking for a champion. I hope so. We all do. What better warrior to do so than yourself? The servants and I wish you luck. Please return to us in one piece. A way to talk to people? Or is it just the people with the bubbles on them? I need mortar and pestle and cooking pack potions, okay. Champion, it is good to see you back home where you belong. I'm happy to report that your estate is up to standard. Have you given any thought to the staffing of the keep? Let me see who we can hire. Gilbert Dotuit, enthusiastic interior designer who has shaped the castles and manors of many lords across Ederhest. There's only one to choose from? Oh wait, no, okay. I was going side to side, not up and down. I'm guessing, is Ekram not available then? Well, I don't have it. No, I don't have enough for like any of them. Okay. Total weight of equipments and consumables items in your inventory can't exceed your maximum weight limit. If you want to add a piece of equipment but your weight doesn't permit it, you'll need to sacrifice something else or deposit some gear in the tavern stash first. The stash is of course empty. Say quest items. How do I get to my quests? Ways of power. Okay. Okay. My champion, child of Edarest, our only hope. The people know very well the horrors that were inflicted on us through this era. Your presence in the palace comes at no surprise to them. The kingdom and I asked for too much. A brave soul in these troubled times is... Since the fall of the gods, Alaloth has terrorized us with his presence. The promised fifth kingdom holds him at bay, but I fear that the time is nigh for his escape. We cannot let him devour our world with his corruption. I'm your faithful servant. I will not fail. I hope your words prove true, for even with Idaris by your side, you will need all the help you can get. For a century we've been searching for a way to pierce through the Valley of the Storms, the land that separates us from the Fifth Kingdom, and now we think we have the solution. When Vaismil fell, she broke apart her essence into 4 artifacts and scattered them across the 4 kingdoms, one in each. Only the combined power of these artifacts can let you through the storm to reach the Devil's Cage. If I were you, I would delve into the most dangerous places, the Plamen to find them, for I'm sure our enemies won't make it easy on you. Beware, champion, for others are called to serve their kingdoms, and only one of you will have your chance to claim the Fifth Kingdom and kill Alaloth. Now go, child of Adarest. Bring us victory and immortalize your name in history of this great and blessed kingdom. May Adarest give me courage.
The mighty capital of Adarest, seat of King Adrith of House Kendrick, which ruled the land for over a century. Well defended and rich, this city has everything an adventurer might need for their journey. A center of trade for the human kingdom, standing strong amongst the rising tide of adversity between the houses. A grand monument to human achievement, but in its core, corruption reigns ever since the Tempest.
Cities are the main hubs where you can trade, talk to people and visit rulers, get quests from characters and from the bounty boards, or rest in the tavern, visit cities regularly to recover after a fight, stock up on food, recipes, potions, and upgrade and repair your equipment, craft new gear or sell anything you don't need, and get useful information from citizens to prepare for the next battle. Ooh, Light of Vaismil? Cover the way past the Valley of Storms. Okay. Alina Grell. During your journey, you will meet people of all races looking for help. These are quest givers. Will ask you to do something for them in exchange for a reward. Some of them want you to bring them an item or someone's head. There are special quests that must be completed within a time limit or will only be available if a specific event is triggered. Walk to these characters to listen to their requests and choose to accept their task or not. You see a lady in your path. She appears to be mourning someone near to her heart. She has no tears in her eyes, but you know the sadness that plagues her. Excuse me, I wouldn't want to bother you, except that my husband, Calbert, he's been gone for a week without any news of his well-being. You seem like a capable fighter. If you can find it in your heart to help me, I'll give you everything I can. Where did you last see him? I packed his caravan the morning before he disappeared. He was to go to May Falls and return right away. I fear that bandits ambushed him on the road. Who knows what they did to him? Do you know any of the bandits that operate around here? It must be those ravens. They grew in number not too long after the descent, preying on the fragile state of our kingdom. I'm sure they have him. Please rescue him. Bring him home. I'll do what I can. Okay. Travel to the Ravens' hideout and discover what happened to Calbert Grell. Market, okay. Is there a map? Oh, it's bounty boards. Brigands and corrupted creatures of all kinds create problems everywhere. It's not rare a bounty hangs over their heads. Requests for the mercenaries are posted on these bulletin boards and could easily help you and bring in some money. A noble named Gillian hunts up support to save the plains near Raven's hideout. A disgusting raven plague. Unfortunate souls are attracted to such missions. So what? Killing ravens, okay. Hunt gray ratkins. You find disgusting bogs around rot finger from a terrible gray ratkins ambush. Fortunate souls are attracted to such missions. Take them all? Okay, sweet.
You interested in some, goods?
Looking for the best character, enchanter in Everhurst? You've come to the right place. I'm certified to enchant in all four kingdoms. I doubt you'll find anyone better. Show me what you have. Enchanters can be found in every capital city of Plamen. They sell magical gems that empower your gear, and they are the only ones who can fuse them with weapons, shields, and armors, or remove them from an item of yours. Okay.
Only the finest armor in my shop.
Best weapons and armor in all Edoras right here. Anything you're looking for, I got it. And if I don't, then you're not looking for the best and the best. What will it be? Show me what you have. Blacksmiths are skilled in metal manipulation, and in the bigger cities have the most skilled ones. If you need to purchase materials or buy, repair, sell, or craft any new gear, you should definitely talk to them and check on their stock. Platinum ingots, true steel, tempered steel, dark iron, huh? Greetings, dear champion. It is good of you to come. I am Ardan Fulberg, the king's personal secretary and scribe. I do not wish to distract you from your paramount duty, but I believe that the life of our most esteemed majesty is in peril. How do you mean? It's no secret that our major houses of the Blessed Kingdom are not too pleased with our king. In our history tell many of them time in which certain houses took control of the kingdom by force to establish their rule. I'm simply afraid of it happening once more to King Adrith. What can I do to ease your mind? I would like, more than anything, to know what our potential rivals are thinking. Put your ear to the ground and find out if there's a reason to suspect anyone of disloyalty. I would check on the west and north, Vagabond's castle. Check on the gardens. Talk to the scholars of Taberth Keep. Return running no more. Grandmasters are special characters who could teach you the secrets of their profession. There are 9 of them around the world, 1 for each profession. Arcanist, Cleric, Elementalist, Guardian, Marksman, Necromancer, Templar, Warden, and Warlord. Upon meeting the requirements to access this exclusive training, you will obtain a passive perk. The 2 Grandmasters perks can be active at any given time. You can check your progress towards unlocking a profession's perk in the relative tab in the journal. Give me, noble stranger, I can't talk now. Okay. No? Does he talk again? Kingdom lies divided. How long can we stay as we are? I need to know, champion. I need to know what's in the heart of these people. The anchor.
We set sails in the morning.
Leaving the Golden Capital, are you? Well, I have a boat ready to leave at a moment's notice. Let me know if you want me to add you to the passengers list. Ship stands anchored, proud and ready to rest her sails in the harbor's embrace, atop the city's crown. Wow, 250 gold? Farewell. Talk to lower characters to reveal new insights about the world of Plamen and unlock new information about gods, races, guilds, legends, locations, and more. That will be collected in your codex. You might get some juicy information about the fighting areas you face during your mission. Gather knowledge to be prepared for the next fight. Hey, you! Seen you snooping about, let me guess. You're one of those champions assigned to their deaths in the Valley of the Storms. I'd say good luck, but there hasn't been much luck around for you folks lately. Name's Freya, by the way, of Vaismil's shield bearers. What are you doing here? I've come every day to the court of King Adrith to partition him to change that disgusting decree of his father made. No priest should live in fear for preaching the true words of Idris. Idris? I don't know. And we won't stand for that. Every time I was refused. One day I'll get that audience and I'll say it to his face. Tell me of the shield bearers. It's a shame to see that our name doesn't precede us. We are of the vanguard of the light, the shield of Vaismil on earth. We are the devout who fight for the good, but now we are merely a fraction of what we were before. Cut down in the tempest and by a power-hungry noble seeking to destroy our faith. Good luck, Freya. Farewell. As you travel around the cities, you may encounter other champions from other kingdoms. Each of them is distinguished by an icon with the symbol of their own lineage. Since they have not been invested with the mission of defeating Alaloth, you will not be hostile towards you, and indeed they will tell you something about themselves. Good day to you, champion. You carry a heavy burden. I must admit that I envy the responsibility that's been laid on your shoulders. I'm Adina of House Kendrick, sister of King Adrith. I hope that you come with no ill intentions toward him. Good to meet you, Adina. What is it that you do? Unfortunately, there isn't much to do as a princess of Edarest, but my father at least taught me how to fight. Training's about the only thing that I do lately. That and protecting my foolish brother. He means well, but he angered too many people, and I have to make sure no one lays a finger on him. Farewell, Adina. World map, okay. Oh, really? The lands of Plamen are divided into 4 kingdoms, at the center of which is the 5th kingdom, now occupied by Alaloth. Each kingdom has its own culture and history, with many roads that connect the cities together, locations to explore in areas infested with brigands and fiends. The locations on the map with the banner beside them are fighting areas. A red banner means the fighting area is yet to be claimed by a champion, and the zone is owned by whoever lies within. Once you clear it up, defeating the enemies inside and opening the final loot chest, the enemy banner will be replaced with yours, claiming the FA. Oh, let's try it. Let's see how much I really
Traitors,
suck.
thieves, murderers. That is all you will find when stepping into the hideout of the frightful ravens. Defiling the tombs of old forgotten nobles, the ravens care nothing for the history within, only for the trinkets within the graves. It is here they hide their loot, their stolen jewelry and coin. It is here they laugh at the poor boy's sliced throat, whom they left bleeding on the dirt.
Safe zones. Safe zones are the antechambers of battle. You can prepare for combat by choosing the right equipment, cooking a meal that buffs your stats during the entire fight, or brew potions. Take advantage of safe zones, because once you enter the fighting arena, there will be no turning back, and you will no longer be able to access your inventory. When you'll cross the threshold, there will be only two ways out, victory or death. Oh, interesting. The cookbook, you can see all the recipes you collected and the ingredients needed to prepare a meal. Cooked dishes' beneficial effects will last for an entire fighting area. I have a cheese. I can make grilled cheese. Steak I can't make. That's the only thing I can make. Sweet, I got a grilled cheese. Here you can repair your damaged equipment and even craft powerful potions that give you an edge in combat. So, okay, I must not have to do either of those. Okay, I'm gonna die. Actually, I think I might call it here. And we will continue this next time. This has been Vepajan, you know. Do those three things that'll make us both happy. You know what they are. You click on that like. You give me a subscribe. And then you ring that bell so you can see me next time. Later.